Hey guys, how's it going? Another video. So this is about the third day after Christmas. I had Christmas, got some gifts, as you've seen from my previous video. Um, After Christmas, we go down and visit my family who's in Maryland. We live in Delaware, so it's not really that long of a ride. So we always go down and kind of spend the day there and don't get back till late. So the day after that day, the day after Christmas Day, as some of you guys in other countries know it as Boxing Day. The day after Boxing Day, let's just say that because that's easier on me. I had my friend come to the house, my friend Mike, and I'm going to link his video in this video, and y'all should subscribe to him. He's only made one video so far, but I'm kind of trying to encourage him to, keep making videos. I think he'd really enjoy it because he makes, like, his one video I was blown away by, but anywho, he's a great guy to hang around with. He's a fun guy to collect with. He stays focused. He takes his time and goes through. And he and I went to the Walmart, and I got a haul from Walmart. And but he's like, "Hey, are we exchanging gifts this year?" And I'm like, "Yeah, but let's not go buck wild with this. Because you're working, I'm not. I don't want to take money out of your hands, man." And he's like, "Okay." And I'm like, let's keep it under $25. So he's like, "All right, I can do that." So in his video, he was talking about how he called me from a Walmart. And he's like, and we went to a different Walmart yesterday. And he's like, "Dude, you should be here. I found all these crazy cars." And I'm like, "Oh, man." And he's listing, like, some of the cars that I'm about to show you. So we pick him up. This was all wrapped up. And I hear something jiggling around. Now, of course, I don't have it all nice and packed like he did because I just wanted to get through it. But he had it all nice and wrapped up. And he's like, "Yeah, I got you something from Kohl's." And I'm like, "Okay." And I'm thinking, nice t-shirt with a funny thing on it, like a funny saying. But, nah, because he and I used to do stuff like that. We always would say funny stuff. So what he got me was a box of cars, and I'm gonna share my favorite but most crazy thing that he got me last. But he's telling me some of these that he got on the phone, and there's some in here that I couldn't believe he could find because I've been trying to find these and I haven't had any success. But also, like I said, I stopped hunting before Christmas. But, I'm going to start hunting more as I start, I may come into more money or, anywho, I'm going to try to get back into collecting a little bit harder. So, and I still have packages to send out. They'll get sent out soon. I promise you guys. So, let's go with what we have so far. He's got the 75 Plymouth AAR Cuda, and he's like, "Dude, I found this." I'm like, "Oh, man." He's like, "Yeah, dude, you should come here." So that's the 75 Plymouth AAR Cuda, the 68 Dodge Dart, and he was telling me his uncle and him are working on a real life Dodge Dart. So, he knows I'm a big Chevy fan, and I've been looking for this one. The Copo Camaro in red. The Chevelle, and he was telling you all about the engines that are in it. I mean, he knows a lot more about cars than I ever will, but we still talk about cars a lot. So I mean, I know a little bit, but compared to him, since he's worked on them, he knows a lot. The 67 Chevelle SS 396. I think this was the one where he's like, "Yeah, it has a 396 engine in it," which to me it's just numbers and names of an engine, but he kind of knows these. So, and I think if I remember correctly, his dad told me he had a Chevelle. And he knows I'm a huge Mopar guy, but he's always trying to bring me over to Ford, and there's Fords I like, and then there's Fords that, they're starting to grow on me. Here's the 71 Plymouth Roadrunner. Yeah, Roadrunner So, just turns the roads into rum. But, 71 Plymouth Roadrunner. And since, every time I get a Roadrunner, I gotta do this. Meep, meep. And here's how he's starting to win me over into Lake Ford. The Mercury Cougar. It's a really nice car. I really like that with all the racing style tampos. I also like the hood. If you notice, if you can tell from here, I can't really tell because looking at a screen it's kind of hard, but the grill is split in between like where the hood pops up, so. And then here's one, I was always looking for him after I saw it and I passed it up at the Toys R Us. And I'm like, I should have got that because I know he really likes this. Like his dad used to semi-professional drag race, on the track of course. And his dad had one of these. It's the 1999 Ford Mustang, and I was always trying to find this exact one. So, and I'm pretty sure if I ask, his dad will send me a picture. He'll send me a picture of his dad's, and I'd like to recreate it for him. So, and here are the couple that I've been looking for. The couple of Hot Wheels I've been looking for that I couldn't find anywhere. So. And I know Derek Morey, it was either Derek Morey or Shear or William Witter sent me a couple of these in that exact color scheme. And I've just been looking for one that I can crack and customize. So this one will get cracked later and customized a little later. And who knows, one of you may find it in your mailbox. Mike already knows what I got planned for that. And then a cool classic. Now, I only had one other cool classic that I can't find. It was the pink 64 Impala. And, I really wasn't too impressed with it. I'm like, it doesn't have real riders, but when you look at, if that's what you really want, of course you can get like the Retro Entertainment with, they have cool cars that, are from some of like people's favorite TV shows and movies, and some of them that I've never seen, like I started watching the Rockford Files. But anyway, as I started seeing, as they started ending the Cool Classics line, I started seeing cars that I like, that I noticed. And then I saw a couple that Mike would like, but I didn't, he wasn't really too big into Hot Wheels, so I didn't want to be like, oh, hey man, here's this, and him be like, what's this? But, I didn't know he would get too big in it, but now he's getting big in it. So anyway, he found this. Now the package isn't in the best of shape. The little card blister, the little plastic window is cut open too, but the car's still in there. He found me and I haven't had this casting in a while. The last time I got it was in a playset, and that was when I was little. He got me a Cool Classic 1955 Chevrolet Corvette. Now I know my camera's not the best and the lighting in here is not the greatest, but it's got the really, really nice Spectra Flame paint. So, and it's like I want to say it's almost like a salmon color, but I'm sure you guys have seen these because they're coming to it, that's over and they're making the Heritage line, but this is just a really cool casting. Now, I've saved the best for last. Mike actually did something that I always wanted to do and never really had too much success with. He was looking for M2s because he knows I'm big into the other cars other than Hot Wheels and Matchbox. He knows I like the adult collectibles. And all he could find was the M2 Volkswagens. And he's like, and I know you're not really that big of a Volkswagen guy, Kev, so I want to... And on the phone, he didn't even say this. And he's like, hey, what year Charger do you like? And I'm like, dude, I like any Charger. And he's like, okay, cool. When he got here and I opened the package all up, he's like, oh yeah, I kind of had to ask a manager to see, and I'm like, I know you have more than, he says, I know you have more than these. And he's like, I'll go check the back. So that was cool that a manager actually went back and, got him some stuff. And I've always wanted to do that. I've always wanted to open a sealed case, but, I'm not really too hard in the hunting, as Jason Fry would say, but, I just do it for fun, and if there's cars I like, I'll pick up. One day I'll be able to talk to a manager and they'll bring me out a case, but so far I'm just having fun in the hobby, collecting and customizing. But let me get back to the story at hand. So the manager comes out with this and he's like, well, the card's a little busted up, but it's still alright. So Mike buys it and he's like, he's gonna be so impressed. I know he likes the Charger and the Challenger and just about anything Dodge, which is true. I love anything Dodge. So, because you're not going to be able to see it too well, I'm just going to read to you what it is. A 1966 Dodge Charger 383. And it's a beautiful looking car. It's got like the cream color, and it's got the, I believe they're poverty cap wheels. And what's also cool about it is it's a limited production worldwide. Limited to 3,000. So I believe this is a chase. Correct me if I'm wrong, and I'll bring the camera a little closer. It's got a silver sticker. Oh, zooming in, zooming out. Okay. Let me turn the camera around. Turn the car around so I can see what I'm doing. Wouldn't be another Kevin Creedon quality production. Oh, there's the General Lee. Still haven't opened it yet. But there's the little sticker. Sorry, I'm shaky. I still need to buy a camera stand. Yep, limited to 3,000 pieces. And Mike doesn't know what that means. But in my mind, that's a chase piece. And it may not be a chase piece, but I'll still chase after it. I don't care. M2, Auto World, Greenlight, they all make fantastic cars. And yes, they're at a premium, but you do get what you pay for. So that's everything Mike got me. And, I feel bad. I got him a little gift card. But I'm like, after opening his gift, I'm like, dude, now my gift feels kind of lame. And he's like, dude, I appreciate it. But, so Mike, I hope you get to see this. And, thanks for watching, guys. Stay tuned because I got another video. There's 2 more videos. One of some in-store shopping where Mike and I went to a Walmart, but you don't see Mike because I kind of did it a little late after Mike went and looked for some other stuff. And then I got my haul from Walmart. So, well, alright, guys. See you later. Have fun collecting. Have fun customizing. Again, happy belated holidays. Alright, guys. Talk to you later.